Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Market Review. Now this is going to be a somewhat quick video, but it's going to cover a lot because a lot has definitely happened in the market. So in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the markets and we're going to be looking at where opportunities lie and where opportunities may be to still buy the dip. So with that being said, let's get into the market. Alright guys, so let's start off with the very first one, the big daddy of them all, Bitcoin, which basically controls most of the market. If you guys remember something I always tell you guys is that you never ever want to buy into the market with all your cash at once, right? You always want to be able to buy the dip when they happen. You always want to be able to capture the market at a discounted price. You never ever want to buy when the market is going up. You always want to buy when the market is going down. I cannot stress that enough. And this is a perfect example of that. Like for example, if you bought into the market at let's say $67,000 to $69,000 when the market was basically at its high, and then the market now has crashed by this much, currently sitting at $47,000, you definitely will be biting your fingers right now and you'll be really sad, even though you know that the market will always come back up, right? The market always does. It will always come back up. It will always go down, right? You will still not feel so good because you wouldn't even have any money to capture the market at these prices. So this is why I always tell you guys, never ever put all your cash into one buy. So you always want to be able to capture the dips. Now before I continue, if you do not know how to buy the dip or you do not know how to set your buy limit, basically to be able to buy the market before the market gets there, so that as soon as the market gets there, you'll be able to automatically get into the market. At the top right corner of this video, you're going to see a link, or in the description below, you're going to see a link to a video where I explain all these things to you so that you're able to understand these videos whenever I make them every week, and you'll be able to act to basically capture these dips before they happen. So with that being said, the best place right now to put your buy limit is at the $41,000 level, because even though the market currently sits at $47,000, it has definitely recovered. It fell to as low as $42,000 and quickly recovered, but there's still a chance that the market could still come back down towards the $41,000 level. So if you're to set a buy limit right now, the $41,000 will be a good place to definitely buy into this market, because we could still see the market drop further towards that level. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. Now Ethereum seems to be one of the best performing ones, because even though it fell, it didn't really fall by much. It fell from let's say $4,200 to $3,600, which isn't that much compared to Bitcoin, which means it's really holding its ground. And last week I told you guys, set a buy limit at $3,600, and as you can see, the market got down there, retested $3,600 and has since recovered. So nothing much for you to do at that point in time, because if you had set your buy limit, you would have definitely gotten into the market right now. And need I say that you're definitely in profit right now, but that's just by the way. Now if Bitcoin drops further, we could still see Ethereum drop to as far as $3,100. So if you see Bitcoin drop, we could definitely see Ethereum drop towards the $3,100 level. Now let's take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin has definitely fallen by a lot since Bitcoin definitely fell by a lot, and we have seen it falling to as low as 13 cents, currently sitting at 16 cents. So it has definitely recovered since then. So if you would like to buy some Dogecoin right now, is a great price. But if you see Bitcoin continue to drop, well, we can still see Dogecoin drop to as low as 8 cents, because that is where the next support is. Now let's take a look at Polkadot. Polkadot has fallen very low from its high of around $55, currently sits at $27. And the reason why I'm adding this in now is because we have a good opportunity to buy this dip. Basically, Polkadot is about 50% from its high, and we can see how well that Polkadot was actually doing before the market overall started dipping. Polkadot was actually doing very well. So these are opportunities for you to be able to capture these markets while they are at a discount to be able to get into the market. So with that being said, right now if you would like to buy Polkadot, right now at $27 is the perfect price to buy it. But if we see the market continue to dip, we could definitely see a $17 or $16 Polkadot. So if you're looking for where to set a buy limit at, $16 would be a great place to set a buy limit at. But with that being said, $27 right now is a great price because it's currently at support and sitting at support. If the market reverses from here, we could definitely see Polkadot reverse from here, heading back to the top to $55. Now let's take a look at Cardano. If you guys remember, last week I told you guys to place a buy limit at $1.48, and if you did, you definitely bought Cardano at that price, and you obviously have some Cardano right now. But as Bitcoin happened and the price of Bitcoin has crashed, we can definitely still see a $1 Cardano. Okay, or to be more specific, we could see a $1.05 Cardano. So that is 1.05. So if you would like to buy some cheaper Cardano, or you would like to capture some even cheaper Cardano at a discounted price, you should set a buy limit at the $1.05 level. Now, you see all these other cryptocurrencies crashing. It doesn't mean that they are not great. It doesn't mean that something is wrong with them. Most of these cryptocurrencies, they move according to the way Bitcoin moves. So even though they might move by a large percentage. For example, if Bitcoin moves up by just say 5%, these other cryptocurrencies could move as much as 30, 40, 50%, right? But the problem is that once Bitcoin drops, these cryptocurrencies could also drop by a lot as well. So it doesn't mean anything is wrong with these cryptocurrencies. In fact, Cardano has a very good news. They're about to launch their DEX, which is coming out very soon. And once that happens, it definitely brings a lot of demand to Cardano, definitely much more than it has right now. So definitely Cardano is really doing great things, as much as Polkadot is doing great things, and all those other cryptocurrencies are doing great things as well. But it's just the whole market dynamic. So that is why it's the more apparent for you to be able to buy these dips. You should never ever worry, because these cryptocurrencies or these projects, they do have real users behind them, and they do improve on them to bring in even more users. So the short-term price, all these dips are just temporary, and it's even much more reason for you to actually buy them at this discounted price. You never want to buy Cardano when it's at $3. You never want to buy Cardano even at $2. You want to buy Cardano at $1.33. You want to buy Cardano at even $1, right? This is why I always make these videos every week, to show you guys where would be the best place to actually set your buy limit, so to be able to capture the market in case if something like this happens where Bitcoin falls by this much, you'll be able to definitely get into these markets for a great price, because it's just a matter of time before everything starts moving. And once the market starts recovering, because of these cryptocurrencies or these projects like Cardano, Polkadot and the rest, they've been doing good things during those dips. They've been, improving on the system, making the system faster, bringing in more liquidity, making the whole community stronger. You'll find out that once the market starts recovering, even if Bitcoin has not even recovered to its high yet, its high of $69,000, let's say it has just recovered back to $55,000, you can see these projects bouncing back up really, really fast, because they actually did a lot of great things behind the scenes, and they've been doing that for a while now. Now, this is the perfect time for me to tell you that I am not a financial advisor. These are the things that I do personally for myself. So if I'm saying buy at this particular price, it's because I am doing that by myself, and I do that for my own private investment portfolio. I'm just sharing this with you guys, and if you choose to do it, you're definitely doing so at your own risk. And obviously, if it's not obvious yet, investing in cryptocurrencies are very risky. As you can see, all these things are happening right now. So if you do not have stomach for it, you definitely don't need to be in the crypto market. And you never want to invest money that you would need tomorrow or next month, or money that you need very soon. Okay, you always want to invest money that you're willing to risk, so that when things like this happen, you'll still be confident enough to buy the dips. Now let's take a look at XRP. So we saw XRP drop as low as 60 cents and has since recovered since then. But if Bitcoin continues to drop, we could still see XRP drop to 53 cents. So you definitely want to set a buy limit at 53 cents, So in case if the market drops further, that would be a good place to buy the dip. Okay, so let's take a look at Mana. I covered this last week. This is one of the metaverse cryptocurrencies that I covered last week. But since Bitcoin has happened, this has actually given us even more discounts because the metaverse cryptocurrencies have been moving really fast. They don't even seem to even be slowing down until recently. So with that being said, if you've not gotten into Decentraland yet, which is Mana, this is what it is, Mana USDT, you can definitely get in at present prices if you want to. Even $3.20 is still a great price for Mana, because once the whole market starts moving again, we could definitely see these cryptocurrencies hitting even better highs. So you can buy it at present price, but the best place to still buy it, because we could still see the market drop towards that area, is the $2.45. Now let's take a look at Sand. I covered this last week as well. I told you guys to set a buy limit at $6, $5.20 or $5.30, something like that, and also at $4.50. Now, if you did that, you're definitely into this market. You do not need to do anything further. We can see this market fell all the way from $6 all the way to $4.12, right? This market fell all the way to $4.12. So it would have definitely gotten you into the market right now. And as you can see, the market has currently started to recover. Currently sits at $4.96. So it's just right now all about waiting and seeing what happens. But if this market continues to fall, we could see it revisiting the $3.20 area. So if you want to still set some more buy limits to buy some Sandbox, you can set it at $3.25, because if Bitcoin continues to drop, we definitely will be seeing Sandbox dropping to the $3.25 area. So that would be a best place to buy or to set a buy limit to buy the dip. Because if you guys remember last week, I told you guys that just last month, Sandbox has increased from just 50-60 cents to as high as $8, right? Which is basically, I remember telling you guys last week that it was basically 1,000% return. Okay, so even right now, sitting at its present price is still about 800% return from just last month. So these are the times that you want to be buying the markets. I can't stress that enough. You want to be buying these dips. You do not want to be buying it when the market is going up. It's just counterintuitive, because as soon as the market starts going down, you're losing money, right? Now let's take a look at Enginecoin. I covered this last week as well. I think this was sitting at the $3.80 area or something like that. I can't remember. Go watch my last week video. But as you can see, the market has crashed back down towards the $2.50 area. It fell to as low as $2, but I didn't mention anything about buying the dip at $2 last week. So if you would like to buy the dip, even right now, it's still a great price to buy it right now at $2.53. But in case if the market continues to fall, we could see it revisit the $2.10 area. So what you can do is set a buy limit at $2.20 area, just so that if the market continues to fall, we could still see it revisit that area and you'll be able to get into the market, and you'll get some Enginecoin for cheap prices as well. Now let's visit Luna. I have not covered this in a while, but it has given a good opportunity for us to buy the dip. As you can see from last week, even just a few days ago, Luna has been recovering from all the way from $41 to creating new highs at $70. Okay, so it has not retraced since then, up until when Bitcoin did this, and then it retraced right back to $55. So if you've not gotten into Luna yet, or you would like to buy the dip, now is the perfect time to buy it at present prices of $55. Just buy it at present prices. It's at a great price, and Luna will continue to go up from here. But if Bitcoin continues to go down, we could see Luna revisit the $46, $47 area. So you could set a buy limit at $47 area, so that if Luna comes back down there, you'll be able to capture even a better discount price. So capture these dips so that once the market starts recovering, you'll be happy that you did so. And I always tell you guys, if you want me to cover any cryptocurrency that you're interested in, just let me know in the comment section down below. I will cover them for you and you'll be able to buy the dip as well at the right price. For more videos like this, click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell right next to it. I release new videos every week and you'll be the first to be notified when that happens. If you'd like to support this channel, ways to do that are going to be in the description below. Thank you very much and I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.